Hello, welcome back to the stream. I've got myself a cup of tea and we're ready to carry on the expansion of the railway. Working our way round to Leeds, which we have got from down here, which is Inverness. So our next port of call is Derry, and then Northampton, Southend, then maybe Reading. I might leave Reading, the Welsh town, and then up to Leeds. We'll have this connecting in so it can go round to Leeds as well. So that is what I am going to aim to do today. This track will then get busier as I put more trains on it. It's pretty busy already. Well, this junction is here. And this town is getting very busy, as in getting larger as we go. It's got 105 houses already. Generates 13.9 people a turn and is constantly growing. Food doing a lot of it at the moment. But obviously that station will expand on as we go. So we need to work on here. This is going to be a true two-tracked main line pretty much. So first port of call is to get a bridge across the main line. Go and get a second one. There we go. So that gives us our bridges. So I need to work out which way is which here. Now let me just go and have a look at over here. Down is on the left, up is on the right. So let me just put a bit of track out here, so I can put two signals in so I know what I'm actually doing. So down is pretty easy. We're going to be coming down here and then around onto the main line there. Signal there, just protect it for now. When they come down here, this is going to need, this is where we might struggle for room. We'll come round and then they can go down onto the main line there. In fact, I can tell you already, this is where we're going to struggle for room, because that is going to have to link into that line. Granted, this is not ideal, but it's the only way this is actually going to work. Just because I didn't realise we were so close to the edge of the map here. And even if I did a tunnel, it wouldn't change things. The only way I could change it is if I put the bridge a bit further down, which could be a possibility actually. Then I could spin it round. Let me just have a look at putting a bridge in there instead. Having that. Right, that, although it's not our typical junction, it will be better than what we were going to have. So this line's going to come out to there. This one is going to be our deflection line off there. this might have to go back one, yeah. We just put some signals in just to protect it. For now we'll put all the signals back in later properly. But that gives us our junction. It's a big junction, but it gives us our junction. Trains that aren't going to be coming off can go down the middles. So the next up is to get over to Derry, which already has an airport. But I think putting a station on the end here will work out nicely. There we go. And I think have that come around there. Does that occasionally. I think we will cut a hole in that to bring the track through. Nice flat railway lines then. There we go. Bring this down a bit. I'm going to try and electrify as much of this as is possible. So then everything is electrified going forward. So that's that one. And next up was just up here, wasn't it? But we got a limestone quarry. We've got a gap for 2 here, but it's not exactly ideal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the station across the back here, and then have the rails go up and around, and then they can come out of Southampton up to Southend, Northampton up to Southend. I'm going to leave that as a bit of a hill because it's the same either side. I've got 155 steel beams at the moment. We can go past the forest, which is good. 150, we got 150, but the number didn't go down then. We got 1,000 and something. I'm gonna have that spin round there like so. This line will probably get more lines added to it as we link in some of the businesses, but essentially I'm going to try like a mixed income, so the trains will do multiple things, so they'll go to like one central area where it'll all be stored and then go off from there. Especially those that are coming to the towns. Right, and that one on that line. You need to go around to go on that line. What's next? Oh, it's a long run up this one, isn't it? I'm gonna leave that one out, because I could have that coming down to there and connecting on that way. I think for now we will put the station in. But in the principle of it'll get built when it gets built sort of thing. Where are we? We're here. Continue this up, just keep going up furthest we can, or let us. I think that's a good distance. Just let the game catch up. We should get an achievement doing this as well eventually, because there's an achievement for like 1,000, 10,000 track pieces laid. Well, we should knock that out. So we're nearly up to here, so we're nearly at Leeds. So I think we'll just continue that to there. It's just one nice long straight road. Oh, we got this little, we can do that as an in and out town, essentially. Right, this is where it's going to get fun. So we need to keep enough line active to allow the station to expand. But obviously we've got this iron ore mine in the way. We've got several hills in the way. I think as we're going to be coming up onto this height, I think we'll just flatten the entire lot of it. There we go. Major landscaping there. Right. And we'll pick this line. And this one to be our connection lines. So that one around to there. That one to there. So technically now Leeds is connected, but we just need to sort out the station. So obviously here we're going to have our routing mess. Can't be any later than that. So that one across to there. That one there. That one there. Right. These two. It's going to give us a warning because of that, but that's not really a bother to me. So that's our simplest sort of form of junction we can do. So trains coming in, yeah, trains coming in can get to that platform, they can get to that one, and they can get to that one. They're coming out, they can get everywhere. Nice and simple. There we go. Right, let's go all the way back down to the bottom of the map, and we will signal the hell out of this. So that needs to be there, that needs to be there, that will go all the way to the station where it will stop. That way, that way. Obviously in later dates these stations are going to get bigger. Leeds is going to get the expansion straight off, just because it's going to be a hub for stuff. So they should go all the way, see the dirt, to there. That's not a problem. Right, Leeds. It needs to get the extensions. So, a waiting room, freight station, the restaurant, the hotel, a warehouse, and ticket booth will do. Then we're going to go back into here, close the station out, back into here, station. There we go. So we're going to be getting oil from there as well, so oil is an option to be able to be loaded from there. So I think we'll get our first train going up and down there, because that's going to be a simple Inverness to Leeds. So let's go down here. We'll go in this one because this is the easiest for them to get to. It's not an electrified depot. There we go. We'll get the super quick one. Wagons. Which ones is it? 52, 60. And that will do the 60s. 12 meters long. Right, you are going to go to there. Then you're going to go to there. I'll name these stations in a minute. Then you're going to go to there. Go there. Then it's a long trek up to Leeds. Turn round. And come back through. And start. We'll make sure this works. Again, we're probably going to need 2 trains on this. Because one's just not going to be enough. Assess this. It's a bumpy railway, isn't it? Unfortunately, the corners slow down as well. I wonder why the stream's struggling so much today. There's less going on. There's a field now outside my town. Oh well. So we've got a total of 13 people on. It's not a very busy route, that is it? But it's 13 people, so that should go to the outside. It's going to pass. Then we're going to go around here. Up and over. Obviously the fastest section is going to be where there's no bends, because we do slow down quite a bit for the bends. Our first town, which already had passengers coming to it, and we're going to go up to Leeds from there. So our next protocol will be to get Hamilton on the network as well. Oh, build that out like so. Need to upgrade that. Then the trains that terminate at Hamilton can go up to Leeds instead. Bring that over, and then we need our fancy bridge solution on it. There. And there. Obviously, they go into that first of all. Let me... There we go. So I know which way we're going. Right. So this, nice and easy, that can just come down onto there. Right. And this will need some extra room. Come round. Room's not really a problem here, so just stick that down there. This one needs to be spun all the way like that. And then this one needs to be brought up like that. And that gives us a nice junction. So you done Hamilton, you need to do Leeds. Reverse direction, go to Leeds. That's that one done. You're going to go straight to Colchester, because if you don't, you're just going to make a mess. So this will get, I'm going to upgrade this engine because obviously this is now use for ornament really. It's too slow. What I might do, so I can catch this on the way out, put a depot up there, build the extension on, and this one go to the depot. That's swapped out. I'm going to leave the carriages as they are. It's nice to have different carriages, so everything's just not the same. Here we go. Go. So it doubles up as several things. This, it gets new trains, and Leeds is going to become quite busy, I imagine. So this little village here, we will stick a station in ready. this out. So the chance of trains actually coming down and coming from the bottom of the map to this is quite slim, but it's all there ready. So we're going to get a multi-purpose train for this. Hang on, before we do, we need to put a crossover in first. And upgrade the station. Put a freight station in. Put the signal box in. And then expand it's out that way. Why can't you find a path where are you going? I'm trying to go to Colchester. Is there a bit of track that I have not electrified that you need? Yeah, the entirety of Colchester. There you go. Didn't see that, did I? Where are we now? We're here, aren't we? Right, so, yeah, we're going to get... We'll get one of the... Won't get one of the super fast ones, but we'll get a decent speed. We need passengers. We'll get a few... The double deckers. The mail... Get 3 mail, 3 passengers. Orders, you're gonna go to there and to there. Now, Leeds doesn't accept mail yet because the post office is over there. However, with a bit of cunning work, I need to upgrade the catchment size, not the... Right, the ticket booth. If I remove the ticket booth, and build the ticket booth back, and take one of them off. That puts the post office in. Right. Oh yeah, you're stuck at signals because I've not actually sorted this out, have I? Because that is the end of the line at the moment. So you've got mail and you've got passengers. Brilliant. More trains arriving in Leeds. Because I've done that little trick, that's put the catchment area up. Here comes our multi-purpose train. And mail, it'll do as well, that. Here's our next one in. I need, if possible, to put, yeah, there you go, an auto signal in there. Right, let's just have a quick butcher's down here. Train 18 coming in. Need to add Leeds to your list. And we need to upgrade it because it's still in the dark ages, that train. That's the other one that needs upgrading, which we've not done yet. Now unfortunately Hamilton will have to stay as a 2-track station because of how the town's grown around it and some idiot put a bloody airport in the way. Because I'm an idiot. Now, the oil from here we can work on actually getting out. I mean, there's an oil refinery there, which is perfect in a way, because then it can be shuttled back to here where the factory is. There to there. Nice and simple. Right, go to depot now. $480 people on that train. If Leeds gets too much busier, we might have to put an extra platform on. So you're going to go into here, where we already know we're going to need that. Go. I mean, technically they're for use with the cab car one, which we can use for something. I think we're going to need more down here. Which train is it? Train 233. So if we do here, bi-level cab car, I don't understand why. a bi-level cab car, but it has no horsepower, nothing. Oh, I don't actually understand that. We'll just stick one of them on it. Don't have to be that long. Orders. Train 233. Go. Like I said, we're making this station much busier, which is good. And we know this is 12 meters long. I think we'll get this refinery on the go. Do that. I'm going to make it really simple. So they're going to come out of there. I'll make the track a bit longer actually. Go up to there. Then come out of there. Go all the way around. Come down to there. We're going to bridge over. Mancbuses green card splashes. Well, I can't read your name unfortunately. Well, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. That in there, that there. And then we'll stick one of them on it. And I know it's going to be half empty each time, but it's only a short run. It's overweight. It's not now. I'm thinking another one of them. And another one of them. .82, so that's perfectly fine. You're gonna go to there, and then you're gonna go to there. Very simple orders, it should work it out. Why are you stuck? Because you've gone that way for some reason and you don't have any electric line. Which we can easily organise. Oh, I'm out of iron bars. Hopefully it'll sort itself out. Where's our... This is our first oil train going in and out. It's gonna load half of oil. And it's gonna go out. And the best bit is that will deposit goods into the station, and the station will deposit them into the shop. So we're doubling down. Why has it done that? There we go. Thick thing. This, go to depot. Need to get you upgraded. To the high speed model. This crossing's going to be the bit that makes this not work. Train 18. Are you the one? Because you're slightly too long. Oh. Sorry, but you're going. You should fit now. It's the only problem with extending stuff. Wasn't that one I wanted? That one I wanted. Put that one in there. Sell that one. Get rid of them. Go to wagons. Coaches. There we go. Go. Apparently we do have some new wagons, but I don't know what they are. Oh, the cement stuff. Oh, and garbage. Now that's in... We didn't find where we actually put garbage. There must be a building on here somewhere that deals with it. But we never found it. It's not like a waste thing, is it? No, waste processing. Furnace that generates... No, that's food. Waste burner. So they go to the power plants. That's fine, right. So that now has the ability to burn waste. Brilliant. So... this can be our power generator. I'm going to need, to do that correctly, need 4 bridges. To do this. In fact, to extend the track, we can have it like that. Done it again. Right, so this one coming down into there. That will set me up for what I need. This one, it's going to be a bit longer because I need the extra space to get round there. Right. So that one can link onto there. That one to there. So now I've just got to repeat that, but down here instead. I'm not too sure how this waste thing works, if I'm honest. But we're gonna find out. So that one comes over. And you can come down here. Oh, that's basic track. Put me in basic track. Right. You are the tighter inner one. You are the outer one. Right, so then if you come in, you're coming up here, you go around there, you're in this one. To get back you can go around and then back down. Yes, that works. Bit of a mess, but that works. Right, up here, do leads first. I need 200 of them first, and then we can open the landfill centre down here. See, this one train on its own, because it's short, it's doing quite well at removing that. And I believe that's going to come in. Here you go, one good over to there. One good over to there. Perfect. And then I can start powering some of these towns with my electric grid. So get rid of that. So we're just producing waste. Oh, not really chasing the electric grid, to be honest. I don't think it's worth it in that respect. What we got there? Concrete plant, a tool works, and a refinery. Bloody hell. And a current gasifier. Not really much. So this town's growing quite quick already though. It would do. 500 mail at a time. 2,500 passengers. And we've got 2 trains doing it. Got a farm there and there to deliver food if we wanted to. So a lot of passengers like jumping about. Right, we've got enough to do to build the landfill. Build it down there. now they mustn't produce waste until a certain point. Have garbage limited by garbage extensions. Hobby market, food shop, private, football, tennis court, park, hospital. Yeah, so it must be an upgrade. Let me just have a look down. What levels? That's 55, so balls to that. 109 extensions. I don't get how. Luxury to get power. I don't get how garbage works. Let me have a look in guides. Let's see if there's anything in here. Waste. Nothing. In discussions. Waste. You should appear in the 6th era. I'm wondering if it's not accepted this in. But it's there. You have no garbage. Should we connect it? Let's get. Have we got a coal power plant? Got oil. Oil don't do waste. But we do have here a coal power plant. I didn't want to do that. Right, we need some coal. Typically we don't have any nearby. Do we really not have any coal down here? That's the closest there. I'm not bringing it in by train. Looks like it's been brought in by road. Quite a journey for the road vehicles, right? But we can just put a load on. Right, where's my road vehicle map thing? It's here. Let me put the extra works on that. Might get some newer vehicles. Coal. Not enough for quite a few of them. Right, you. Go to there. No, not there. Go to there. Go to there. As many as I possibly can get. One more, unless I'm going to get. We're doing them now. Come on, one more. One more, come on. Just one. I'm begging you. There. Go. My map monitor's full of them now. Right, and then that, when you start generating a bit of power, right, so that should get some power out of it. See, providing power to a city kickstarts it. If not, waste is just something we're not going to be able to do. Which I don't get because the game's not been updated since I started the map. So, unless it's freaked out because it's a what's it one? I don't know. We should get our first delivery in a moment, and then we should see the electricity grid light up. You shouldn't be turning round there. You should be going to Leeds. Back down here. So that's powered up most of the city. that city is now powered. I can only think that the actual towns are not a high enough level yet. That's all I can think of. But that entire power plant can only power that. Madness. Not like I can run it down to the next bloody one either. Because I can build the waste onto here. And the sorting containers. It still doesn't accept waste. Earns me a lot of money, but doesn't accept waste. I just don't get it. It's a bit of a weird one. Let's assess how Leeds is doing, because Leeds is very busy. Oh, you've turned round, so you should be going up to Leeds as well. But I don't understand why that signal's allowing them into this signal. Essentially, the crossover now is only there for the freight train that comes in, because I can't put another bloody track in it. Do you go up to Leeds? You do. Signal the fuck out of this. There we go. But what I could do is if I make that one way, the trains that turn round, it forces them to come into here, into this one. Right, we should have another train up here. This one. Go to depot. Train 36 is routes. Right. Nice and simple. Replace you. Drag you into there. Get rid of you, and you. Wagons. Stick them on it. Oh, I love them. We'll have normal stainless steel coaches then. It'll do. It'll do. Right, next. I'll need to allow for that to build up a bit. Which is not good, because here comes the next one. How much are they? 80. I doubt I'm going to get another 30 of them before time. Oh, you've run out of oil. Hang on. I think I might have just realised why it's just run out of oil. Yeah. Max size +2. That's why we ran out of oil. We weren't doing well at shifting the oil at all. We were just taking the oil well out of the catchment area. Right, 91. So we got enough. Go to depot. Let me get this one replaced. Engine. Oh, it's 120. 90 mile an hour is better than nothing. You in there. 90 mile an hour is better than 40. There we go. Oh, to 75, so it's going to remain full once it gets full, but it's going to take a while. Oh, you've got 33 goods there. Have you got... Yes, you have got room. Once you've loaded, go to depot. I'm going to add some goods cars on. Because you're producing goods, I forgot about that. I might as well make it as profitable as possible with just one train. Goods. See, we've got the whole garbage stuff. Just don't understand it. Goods. Stick one of them on it. One should do the trick. Because that's 40, and after all them runs, there's only 33 waiting. Well, why have you gone in there? You know, I swear sometimes they're even stupid, these trains. Right, do what you're doing. Although I don't understand what you're doing. Colchester, St David's. I was trying to get to Colchester. Why couldn't you get there? Because all that track's done. That's now had quite a backup effect on this line now. In fact, it's brought the entire network to a standstill. Should have sorted itself out now. How's this doing? Still no waste. I'm gonna get a few of them. Trains have been stopped for a while messages. Just because they're stupid. And they will route themselves to get anywhere they want to go, even if it's not practical. So yeah, you've got, yeah, you removed all that. I don't understand how you created goods, because it's missing power to create the goods. Thou shall not question. There's a lot of mail there. How's Hamlet doing now? Hamilton, Hamilton. Well, it's hard to tell, isn't it? Because all the trains are stuck here. Look at it. It's slowly clearing out. But it is a slow process. Oh, you're going to a depot to be replaced. I want to turn that off, you know. Actually. Alright. So now they'll never be replaced, which... As there's no negativity yet for a train being old, there's no point to keep replacing them. What levels? See, Colchester's only level 74. I would have thought that would have been higher, but no. Right, I think the backlog is now clearing. Just in time for me to tell this one once it's finished loading. Passengers, you're going via a depot to have your engine swapped for something that's got a bit more grunt behind it. Oh, look at that, all 5 platforms. All accounted for. See, there's nothing else now. This is the edge of the map, this side. Oh, slowest thing going. Get in there. Go. I mean, technically speaking, this should be 4-tracked, because this is the main cut off here, so then it would go down to 2 to go down there. Can I get I can get a line past there actually. Pause that a minute. So there. So where that is the easiest option. I need to bring one more in here. I think rather than majorly modifying this bridge, it doesn't matter, I have to modify it anyway. Stick that across like that. Oh, I've gone one too far down. Never mind. Straight down into there. Get rid of that. That means they will go all the way to the end here. Then this line that awkwardly goes around the outside, still have to go around the outside, but on there, across there. This one, where's my oil train? It's there, so it's not going to get encapsulated anywhere. Into there. Why has it done that? And this line come down here. And for now, we will have to leave the other link in for now. Right, then back up to here. That to there. We'll just push all this back. Right, nice and simple. That one to there. To there, that to there. Right, that can be our starting point. Right across. That one is nice and simple, and to there. Do that one to there like so. So this, these are two in lines and these are two outs. So this can go to there, it can get to there, get to there, get to there, get to there. This one will need to go up to there and put one down. So this line can get up to all of them and into there. When they're coming out, this one can currently only get to there. I want to put it into there. So that can get to the two outs. This one can get to that one and now can get to that one. This line can get up to there now and out to there. This one can get up to there and out to there and out to there. This one can do the same. So all that's left to do is signal the shit out of this. Unfortunately, the way that this diamond has built itself, this is all one section. So that's going to slow things down. Just wondering if there's a better way I can do it. might be, hang on. I do it as two diamonds. We can separate the bottom from the top. So that's that one. This one, put a cross on there. So this line can get up to here. We can get to there. We can get to there. And we can get to there. And we can break it. So at the moment we can break it there. And there. And there. Coming up, we just want one across there, and we can break it there and there. So that's a section, that's a section, that's one big section at the moment, but if we put one in there, and one there, and one there, that breaks that up. So all that's left is the trains that come in here need to be able to get up to there. Now that would be the easy solution, but I can't do that. What I could do is push this signal back slightly. Have that cross in there, and that round to there. So that's a section, that is a section, that's a section, that's a section, and that's a section. Let's see how that works. Play. It's hard work. Train coming in. It's going to go all the way through. It's going to load up. And then where's this one going? So that should go to the outer line, that one. But it won't at the moment because that's the quickest, but we now know that this is the last train. So once that passes there now, that is now removed. Yes, and then that can come into that platform even though there's stuff moving there. Yeah, it's a bit convoluted, but it does the trick to enable more stuff to be moved about. Because essentially then these two bottom platforms can be used while there's stuff going out the top ones. So this one goes in. We do have a lack of trains at the moment. Should be another one behind it in a second. Oh yeah, one that needs to go to the depot. That's perfect timing, technically speaking. So that one's going out. That one can come in. Ah, this line, the only platform it can get to is that one. What if I did... Won't let me do that. But I suppose that would give it another platform at least it can use. It's either that or take this signal out. And put that in. Then you see that makes that star one. So if there's a train going through, but then again it wouldn't need to, would it? Only on the in. Yeah. Oh damn and blast, I've missed that one going to the depot now. I'll get this one. So that one's in there. That one, for some reason's deciding it's using that one up there. That one's using that one. Go to depot. It's like a big juggling act. How long have I been doing? An hour and a half. I think I'll be calling it quits very shortly. Yeah, because you're going out of there, so them two can leave together. You in there. You go. You're now a fast mail train. I don't know why they won't use this section down here. Maybe I could. Do that. Yeah, it still makes only one section there. Well, we've got a drag race, It's an unfair drag race as one does 143, one does 90 mile an hour. Just waiting for the other slow trains to return pretty much, so they can be replaced. Nothing wants to use this first platform. Now that was the only problem there. That train couldn't depart because I can't get a signal between these two. So until it's cleared that signal, there's no way that it would allow it to depart, which is a bit annoying, but I suppose that's just the way that is, because the signals in this game are stupid. Oh, our fast trains are stuck behind slow trains. The slow freight trains. Did we get rid of our... Oh yes, we got rid of most of our fleet vehicles there, didn't we? Heavens for that. So I think we don't need another one of them. The one station we've not actually checked out since we've added stuff to it is this one. It's doing fine. There isn't a problem there whatsoever. Smashing. Where does this train come from? That's the upper width train. We need the other long one that comes in on this main line. And technically speaking, actually, we want to do it from this depot. Duplicate. Right, so we should have a train somewhere on this line. There. Right, it costs 280 of them. Well, with 259. We've nearly got enough. We might as well just wait a second or two. It took us long enough to find that train. Just notice the amount of tokens we've got, the money ones, the green ones. We've got 1.6 million of them. We are not shy of a token or two. Down we are. 10 o'clock. $310, there we go. Go. $880 points. We're nearly maxed out on the points. We just need some more planes, trains and trucks. So I don't know what else we've got to do. And we've got this town. No, that town's linked up. We've got this one to link up. This one to do. There's one there to do. Two there. Another one there. One there. Well, that's got an airport to it. I wonder if I can build an airport in Leeds. Do you reckon it'll let me? We'll give it a go. Need this room. There you go. It's a big airport. Don't know if it's going to let me do this, but money's not really an object, is it? Let's be honest. Right. Build a depot. Right, now, can I build one? Don't know. I don't think I'm going to get one in Southport. What about building one? I'll get one here. Just do a 3-er. Want a gap. It's not linking it to the station. Needs to know why the other one might be having a hissy fit. Didn't mean to do that. I lost a frame then. Right. We now have an airport service as well. Let's have a look down here in the depot. Passengers. 300 passengers. 220 of them. 554 mile an hour. I reckon we'll go for one of them actually. Only 130 passengers. Or even one of them. Orders. Leeds. And Leeds actually has an airport in real life. Inverness, not too sure whether Inverness actually has an airport, but I think they do. Go. Wow. A futuristic solar powered plane. Whatever. Plane 253, can't find a... Have I got... Take off now. Right. Well, thank you. I'm going to end the stream here anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for those who subscribed during the stream. Thank you to all the members. And as usual, stay tuned. There'll probably be another episode tomorrow. Probably maybe during the day and at night time, and I'll load the game up off stream and come up with a battle plan for that day. And yeah, I think it might be a case of maxing the points out now, because there's not much more we can do. So we'll do some of them challenges and what have you. Might start something new, just depends. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.